Going on, guys, Jack95 Gamer here, and I'm back with episode 91 on my Queen's Park Rangers career mode. And before we get into this episode, guys, if you could smash that like button, I'd really appreciate it. And that means I'll get the next episode out for you guys again tomorrow. But that's if we hit the amount of likes I want to hit. We'll go to the game here against Everton, and Ross Barkley will feature against his former side in the starting lineup. It'll be interesting to see if Yuri Tillemans will come back and have a game against us in this one. You know, we did send him out to Everton as a swap deal for Ross Barkley. It just wasn't working out for him at Queen's Park Rangers. So we have to see how things go. Ross Barkley is a fantastic player, but Yuri Tillemans is a fantastic player also. And as you can see, there's no space for him in the starting lineup, as Ryan Ledson, a player who we've been after for probably the first 2 seasons of this Queen's Park Rangers career mode, does start for the Toffees. So, you know, it's going to be interesting to see how he does, because he's a great player, and I can't wait for the game to get going here. As we get onto the ball with Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge does find Pablo Piatti in space here. Piatti onto the ball, does really well, cuts in between 2 men, gets the ball into the box, finds Sturridge, but it does get cleared away. Good defending there from Everton to seek out the early danger. As we put a ball in with Ricardo Rodriguez here, it floats in all the way to Ross Barkley, who headers just over the bar there, cannot find it on target for the opening shot of the game. As we come in the counter-attack, Pablo Piatti does find Ross Barkley. Barkley finds Carvalho and checks Salah at the bottom of your screen here as it gets played in beautifully from William Carvalho. It's Mohamed Salah, finds the back of the net with ease there as the Arsenal do open up the score in 37 minutes into the game through Mohamed Salah. What a finish that is from the Egyptian, and he's been an absolute revelation. He's been my favourite signing since getting him, you know, in the second season. What a player he has been, Mohamed Salah. I mean, just to take nothing away from him, the player's been brilliant. Since he's come here to what he's become now, he's become an absolute superstar, and I couldn't be happier for the lad. What a player he is, and Ross Barkley has been awesome also. But, you know, Mohamed Salah gets his second of the game, or second of the season, as Daniel Sturridge goes through on goal here. Does really well, completely falls the whole defence, sees Carvalho in space, and just before the half-time mark, we do double our lead through the Portuguese man, William Carvalho, with an unlikely goal from him. But, you know, take nothing away from William Carvalho. It was a great finish, and you know, we never really see William Carvalho on the score sheet, you know, that much, but Daniel Sturridge found him in space there, and the finish was cool, calm and collective. And, you know, it's everything you would expect from maybe even a striker. You know, that's striker's instinct finish there from William Carvalho as he gets his first goal in the Barclays Premier League season. I believe his first goal for Queen's Park Rangers there. Very well played. But into the second half, Barkley linking up with Daniel Sturridge here really well. Sturridge plays it back into Ross Barkley. An opportunity to score against his former club here. It's Ross Barkley. Great save there from Tim Howard to prevent him from getting on the score sheet there. As Leroy Fer comes forward now, looks to link up with Daniel Sturridge. Sturridge takes the ball out of the air with ease here. It's Daniel Sturridge through on goal. Can he make it free? Of course he can. Half an hour left to go in this game, and Daniel Sturridge gets on the score sheet along with Mohamed Salah and William Carvalho to make it 3-0. Everton are in a world of trouble. They're in an absolute rut here. You just would not expect that. Look at this from Daniel Sturridge. Brilliant play from him, and the finish was exquisite. If it was any doubt in your mind, you know, you knew he was going to finish that. Just by the form he's been going on all season, you'd put your house on him scoring. As he gets his 18th goal in the Barclays Premier League season. What a revelation this man has been. He's just shown up this season. He's been one of the greatest players I've ever managed. As we get an opportunity again with Mo Salah, played in from Ross Barkley. He finds Carvalho to get his second, but good save there from Howard. As Everton now look to get a rare attack on goal with Samuel Eto'o, the legend, who does play in McNanley. I believe it's McNanley. McNanley onto the ball, crosses it in to find McGeady, who heads it, well, puts it way wide there. 73 minutes into the game now, we look to make a change, and we do bring on, I believe, Shaloba, Bentaleb and Timo Werner. As you come to the ball now, Shaloba does play in Timo Werner into some space here. What could Timo Werner do? It does brilliantly as he puts the ball into the box where it does get cleared away from Everton there, and that'll be how the game finishes. It was a quiet end to the game, but we've done all the damage in the first 60 minutes of this one, as we do brush Everton aside with a 3-0 victory, courtesy of Daniel Sturridge, William Carvalho and of course Mohamed Salah. As you can see there, the game wasn't even the dominant one. 5 shots we had, 4 on target. Of them 4 shots we did have on target, we did score 3 times. As you can see, Everton had 3 shots, 2 on target, and William Carvalho picked up a 9.4 rating, making him the man of the match. What an incredible player he was in that game. He done what a set defensive midfielder should do. He just completely broke down every single attack, and what a player he was. As you can see, we look at our youth players. Adam Hilton. We look at our monthly squad report first. As you can see here, we look at some of the players we can get into the club. As you can see, we do sign James Evans, and we look at John Ree. We're not looking like we're going to get him. Keaton Flanagan, Matt Claver at Lewin, we get in, and Tom Taylor looks like a possible choice, but I believe we just scatter the rest for the time being and see how they will get on. As you can see, we do get tournament prize money, which we're going to see here, 153 grand from advancing into the FA Cup. That means that the next tie has been selected already, and we get more good news as Jesse Rodriguez is cleared to play for the first team and has returned to training sessions, which means he could feature in this next game coming up against, drum roll, in a minute, as Chubba Akpom wants to discuss wages. But yeah, coming up against Manchester United, Jesse Rodriguez could play a part in that game. You know, he could come on in the last half an hour of the game, hopefully. We're going to contract negotiations with Chubba Akpom. He wants a 2 grand increase of 7 grand a week. We offer him a 10% bonus per goal and say he's going to be a future first team player still. And hopefully we'll accept that and get on with his game. As you can see, Jesse Rodriguez does make the bench along with Daniel Sturridge, Emre Can, William Carvalho, Berardi, our new signing, and obviously Luciano Vietto. As you can see, that means Marshall starts up front, Barkley in behind, Piatti on the left, Leroy first, Shaloba in midfield, Ayhan at the back with Belanta. It looks like a really good team here, and hopefully we can get a result here at Old Trafford, which is going to be a very hard stadium to go to and get the result, as we all know fully. Old Trafford is an absolute fortress as of late, in before they are 11th in the league. That's what you would think, but no, Manchester United are absolutely struggling here for form, and we have to take advantage of this, definitely. Nani back on the bench for him. As you can see, Di Maria, Van Persie, Rooney, Borja Valero, Herrera, Daley Blind. That makes a really good midfield. I believe they're all over 84 rated now, so that is a really good midfield in my opinion. As Angel Di Maria gets onto the ball here, Valero does play in Daley Blind. Blind sees Van Persie in space here. The Dutchman gets a sight at goal, plays it into Ander Herrera, and his shot is saved really well there. As we get onto the ball again, it's Luke Shaw into Van Persie with the shot. It gets deflected away from the goal there. Great defending from Khan Ayhan, who's getting his opportunity in the first team today. Van Persie now does play in Ander Herrera. What can Herrera do here? Into Daley Blind. Blind over the top into Wayne Rooney. And United had the breakthrough just before half-time, courtesy of the England captain, Wayne Rooney. Great finish that is there from Wazza. And take nothing away from him. That was an instinctive finish. And you wouldn't expect anything less there from Wayne Rooney. As look how much that means to the Manchester United faithful and the team as they get the goal here against the reigning champions and top of the league, Queen's Park Rangers. They are the underdogs in this one, though. Make no doubt about that. But they get the ball here into some space. What a ball that is from Daley Blind, I do believe, to set up Wayne Rooney as he does get his 11th goal in the Barclays Premier League this season. He's on great form and he's firing on all cylinders, which is good to see. Yedlin gets onto the ball now, does play in Anthony Marshall. Marshall finds Ross Barkley, puts a great ball over the top into Jesse Rodriguez, who's made his return to the club here. This could be a big impact for us. Rodriguez does really well, he finds Ross Barkley. Barkley onto the ball, gets a shot away. Great save there from De Gea. And we do bring on, well, Jesse Rodriguez obviously does come on. I don't know why I put that in afterwards. That's obviously an editorial mistake. As we go onto the ball here with Mo Salah. Mo Salah onto the ball here, plays in Anthony Marshall. Marshall, what can he do here? 20 minutes left to go. Anthony Marshall, what a finish that is to make it 1-1. And I have to say, Jesse Rodriguez has been the massive player to come back into this game for us. You know, Anthony Marshall's got the goal, but we've got a big player back now, and he's made an absolute difference to the team here. What a player he is here. Look at this. Anthony Marshall gets onto the ball, and that is a great finish. You can't take nothing away from Anthony Marshall there. Can't take his spotlight, because that's from an impossible angle. De Gea, no chance. No one would catch Anthony Marshall once he got through as he gets his 6th goal in the Barclays Premier League season. What a finish that is. 1-1. With 10 minutes left to go there, Khan Ayhan onto the ball. Does play in Barkley. Barkley finds Rodriguez. It's Ricardo Rodriguez onto the ball. Not Ricardo, Jesse Rodriguez onto the ball, sorry. What can he do? He gets away from his man here. Rodriguez, still Rodriguez. He does brilliantly. He finds Leroy Fer onto the ball. Great save there. We can't get onto the end of that. Emre Can comes on along with Daniel Sturridge to try and get this game now. Last 10 minutes. Can we do it? Belanta finds Rodriguez. What can Jesse do? He finds Sturridge. Sturridge gets away from his man, puts it across goal to Ricardo Rodriguez. He's done it with 7 minutes left to go here at Old Trafford. Queen's Park Rangers have the breakthrough with their second of the game, and it comes courtesy of Ricardo Rodriguez. A last gasp goal right at the end. May have just done this one. Ricardo Rodriguez, again the hero. He just loves scoring last minute goals. And the most amazing thing is, this guy is a left back. I believe he was still up from a resulting corner, and he was just in the right place at the right time to slot that past De Gea. And the Swiss man has surely taken all 3 points away from Manchester United and bringing them back to Loftus Road here. 4 goals this season. What a player he is. Bartley onto the ball. We're not over yet. The ball comes over the top. It finds Daniel Sturridge. Daniel Sturridge with the shot down the middle. No chance to her. The strength was just too much. Daniel Sturridge comes on as a substitute and puts the game to bed to make it 3-1. What a turnaround that is. That is the comeback of kings from Queen's Park Rangers, that's a comeback of champions. Like I said, the second half comeback was enough to put this game in our power and make it another 3 goals for us. You know, Wayne Rooney's effort, it seems like a lifetime ago now, as they are smashed. 19 goals this season for for Sturridge. As the game does finish, we was absolutely dominant. No chance, as the Loftus Road faithful are all celebrating there with a great, amazing away win from home. 3-1. As you can see, there's the confirmation. Great play from all the lads there, and it was quite an even game. You know, a really good one, an honour to play, and it was fantastic that we got the 3 points in the end, as we was just incredible. Daniel Sturridge, 8.3 rating. He was great yet again, as we do get off the mark and get 6 points out of a possible 6 in this episode. I deem that as a success. As we go into the squad report now, guys, I'll leave you guys, you know, with saying like this video to get a new one at tomorrow. If I hit the amount I like to want to hit, it's simple as, guys, I will upload again tomorrow. If I don't, then, you know, I don't, you know, and we'll have to upload some more videos. If you're new around here, guys, and you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. And, you know, I do upload content daily, you know, Ultimate Team and Career Mode, if you want to see that. If, what else do I want to say? There's something else I want to say. Yes, if you wanted to see my second channel, more of me, guys, link in the description down below, along with my Twitter. Make sure you go follow that for updates on my channel and video news. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll leave you with the squad report as always, and, you know, have a really nice day. Peace.